Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness channel. I am Mona Therese Winston, your guide for today's wellness class. We will start sitting up, so you can sit on a chair if you prefer, or you can sit on the floor with me. All is good. So just make sure you are really comfortable. When you sit with spine erect and chin level with the floor and shoulders rolled back. Let's close our eyes for a moment and take some deep breath in. Exhale slowly out. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Relax your face. Arms to the side. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale. Now turn your head to the right as you inhale. Exhale into the center. Inhale to the left. Back into the center. Inhale to the right and to the center. Release any tension around your neck and shoulders. Inhale, head up and cover your upper lip with your underlip. And exhale, chin down. Inhale. And exhale. Now circle your head towards the right and look over your shoulder and exhale down. Most of us have some kind of tension or stress in our neck and shoulders. So really work it out here. Don't force it. Just go to where it feels comfortable and then exhale, release. Excuse me. Inhale and exhale. Hands behind your head. Inhale up and squeeze your shoulder blades together and then exhale, release it with a gentle stretch of your neck. Inhale and exhale. 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 Hands behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open your heart. Shoulders down. And let your chin drop down too. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Feel how your ribcage expand as you breathe in. And then exhale, release. Take your arms up. And now take your right arm over to the left, this way. And take the other one under and then look to your right. Feel the stretch over the back of your shoulder. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Feel the rib cage, the diaphragm expanding, taking in a lot of fresh oxygen. And then release, arms out. And now the other arm over, right under, and look to the left. Inhale. This is such a good stretch. It really helps to open up the back of the shoulders. And then release. Open your arms. And to the side, exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Now come on up and take it over. Let your ear drop down to the shoulder and then take your hands under. Now lift your elbow up and look up to your elbow and feel the stretch all the way from your waistline up to the top of your elbow. The right shoulder is just relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. And then we come up, take it to the other side. Take it over, turn your head, and then lift the elbow up. Deepest breath in, slowest breath out. Relax that left shoulder. If you're on a chair, you can just support there at the seat. And then coming up, And we twist. Gaze over your shoulder. Inhale deeply. Exhale out slowly. Feel how you lift up vertebra for vertebra. To the other side. Lift your chest and gaze over your shoulder. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then we release. Very good. Now let's come up on all four. So if your knees are sensitive, you can always take a towel or a blanket and put underneath your knee. Okay? So hands under the shoulders, knees are under the hip. And as you inhale, arch and gaze up. And now exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch and look up. And exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch and look up. And exhale, round your back. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take your toes under. Lift it up. And stretch it out. Spread your fingers, spread your toes, lift your sit bones, lift up from the core of the belly and feel those front ribs lifting up too. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Full inhalation, full exhalation. And then we walk all the way up to our hands, bend the knees. And maybe just clasp your elbows and hang out here a little. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Feel your arms heavy and relax. If it's more comfortable to be grounded with your hands on the floor, you can do that too. And then arms come down. And very slowly, we roll all the way up. And take the arms over the head. And exhale. Good. Now we stand and we take our arms up. Drop your right arm and reach up to the left. Inhale up and exhale over. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up. Take your legs out, hip width apart. Inhale, lift your arms up, shoulder height. And as you exhale, swing it around. Inhale. And exhale, now swing 3 times. Inhale, up to shoulder height. Exhale. And now up to shoulder height. And exhale. And inhale. Just loosen up those shoulders. And inhale, exhale, inhale, 1, 2, 3, and inhale, and 1, 2, 3, good. Now step out a little wider, and now swing your body from side to side. 1, 2, exhale, 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 loosen up the spine, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Just let the arms swing around. Look over your shoulder if it's okay with your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's good. And inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So today let's get some air into the body. Yeah, fresh oxygen is always good. Take 3 more. Exhale. Remember to bounce a little in the knee. And now we go for the last one. And down. Good. Shoulders up. And exhale back. Inhale up. Inhale up. And exhale back. That was probably loud. Sorry about that. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up and back. Now let your head drop down and reach down to the side. Feel the stretch from your ear to the shoulder. Full inhale, full exhale. Lift it up and to the other side and down. Inhale, exhale. Lift it up. And now step your legs out so they are like 3-4 feet apart. Turn your right foot out, left heel out, lift your arms up. You know this by now, I'm sure. And exhale to the side into the open triangle, either hands on your shin, your ankle on the floor, doesn't matter, but feel the outer rotation, stretching out of the right side body and spiral your chest up to the sky. Look to the hand. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Inhale, come all the way up and turn your right foot in, left foot out. Inhale it up and reach out, and here we go again. Open your chest, stretch out from the left side body, spiral, gaze up if your neck allow it, or else you can look down. Deep breath in, slow breath out. We take one more deep breath in here, then we exhale it out. Inhale, come on up. Now turn your right foot out, left heel out. Maybe a little more distance between your legs so you really can bend down in the knee. And the knee should be right over the heel. Hand on the knee, elbow on the knee. And some of you might even bring the hand to the floor. That's okay too. Inhale. Exhale. Don't hang in the shoulder. Lift up from the shoulder. Spiral your chest. And make sure there's no arch. Really lift up from the lower belly. And we take 2 more deep breaths here. Good. And then inhale, come up. Feet forward, lift your arms up. And exhale. Turn the foot out, other heel out. Hands on the knee, elbow on the knee. Maybe hand on the floor, your choice. Inhale. Exhale, spiral your chest. Gaze up to your hands if your neck allow it. It's always okay to just look straight down. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then inhale, come up. And again, feet forward and arms up. And release. Bend your knees, step it in, and we can walk it out a little. Now we take the feet out like 2-3 feet apart, so not as wide as before. Turn your right foot out, left heel out, whoops, and hip is squared with the front. Then hinge from your hip. You could have a chair here, you can have yoga blocks under your hands. You can bend the knees, so look towards your big toe. Bring your right hip back and walk your hands forward. Inhale deep, exhale slowly. Fully aware of your in-breath. Feel that little inner rotation from the top of the thigh and press to the outer edge of the right foot. We call it the pyramid pose. And then bend your knee and lift yourself up. You can take your hand on the knee if needed, and a big cartwheel over to the other side and turn, coming down. Now bringing the left hip back, and then look to the big toe and walk your hands forward. Again, deep breath. Strive to have the midline of the body or the inseam of your thighs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then bend the knee and come on up again. Big circle all the way up. And then turn your feet and maybe a little more distance now. So, hips squared with the front. Bend the front knee. Straighten the back leg. Zip up the belly. Be prepared. The helicopter is coming back. So there will be a little noise again. So take your arm forward and coming up. Inhale deep. Exhale slowly. Zip up the belly. Soften the ribs. Straighten the back leg. Full inhale. Relax the shoulders. We call it the warrior one. So we really want to bend into the front knee. Straighten the back leg. If the back heel can't come down, that's okay too. Now take your arms down, turn your feet forward, and then we spin it over to the other side. So the back foot is diagonal, like 60 degrees. The front foot is pointing straight forward. And if you can, bend as deep as possible. Tuck your tailbone under, hip forward, reach forward, and then coming up. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Stretch up and out of the lower back. Straighten the back leg. Remember, the heel doesn't need to come down. Really feel the stretch over your calf muscle. And then we go down. Take your feet in. And again, bend your knees. Come on in. Excellent. Now let's do the tree pose. Hey, let's not do that today. You can have a towel. And we will straighten out the front of your legs today instead. So you can just take the towel and just hold your leg here if that's what you need, and you can hold a counter or a chair. If you can, grab the instep of your foot, knees together, hold something if you need to. Strive to keep your knees together. Now, if this is not a stretch for you, press the foot into the hands and then lift yourself up. If you can do more, you can still hold and you can go forward. But maybe that's a little too much for many of us. Some of you may be able to. Inhale, exhale. Keep the tail tucked under. Feel the stretch on the front of your legs. And then we release. Other side. Again, we can hold if we need to. Take the instep of your foot, so the thumb is kind of there in the ball of the foot. And the other arm come up. Tailbone tucked under. And if you can, press the foot into your hand. Lift your chest up. You can even take your arm up if you feel you can do that. And again, if you can come forward and all the way. Okay. But you feel it. You know your body better than I do. And then we release and down. Now to our more familiar tree pose. So lift it up. Place the foot where you can. Again, you can hold. And you can have your hands and then lift it up. Working on some balance here today. That's always good. We take one more deep breath in. And then exhale, release. And to the other side. Good. Lift it up. Place it. It could be underneath the knee or at the ankle, or the toes can be at the floor. That's okay too. And then coming up. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. And then down and stretch it out. Good. So step up to the front of the mat. Inhale your arms over the head. And now exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale halfway up. And now exhale down. Maybe you can hold the back of your heels. Some of you might need to bend your knees. That's okay. You can also have the hands on the floor. So we stay here for a little while. Breathe in deep. Think about lengthening from the front of the body. 4 and 5. Then inhale, stretch halfway up. And now exhale and step back into the plank position. Now the plank position is a really good stability pose. So if you can't stay here, strong legs, straight spine. If it's too much, just dip your knees down, zip up your belly, really engage that core, and then hold it there. But if you can, come on up here. Breathe in, breathe out. And then push it back to the downward facing dog. Lift your sit bones, spread your toes, spread your fingers, and stay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Press to your hands. Open your shoulders, chin to chest. And then bring your knees down to the floor. Sit on your heels. Maybe you are here on your elbows. And eventually you can come down to your heels. Stretch your arms in front of you and head down. Breathe into the lower back, into the side of the ribs. Full inhalation, full exhalation. One more deep breath. Hands to the side. Lift yourself up. And then stretch your legs in front of you. Very good. Sitting tall. Lifting your chest. And just practicing lifting up each vertebra. So you think about the rib cage coming up and out of the hip. Up away from the hip. So vertebrae tall. Up, imagine somebody pulled your hair up and your sit bones are glued. Then flex your feet and have a little inner rotation. Inhale. Exhale. Now we could use a towel around the feet and just sitting here. Some of you can touch your toes, some of you can be here, and some of you will be here. Wherever you are, think about lengthening from the front of the body and then coming down and let your head drop. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. It feels so good to stretch, don't you think? Maybe it hurts a little, that's okay. It's just a nice hurt. And then come up. And now we will bend our right leg and stretch the left foot out to the side. And you sit up tall, you feel again the length. Your hands come forward. Maybe you stay here. Some of you will come on the elbows and some of you can come all the way down. But we lean straight forward. Like last week we go that way, but this week we go straight forward just to keep it up and changing. Inhale and exhale. It's very helpful to move the body in different ways, so it's not the same every time. Although repetition can be really good too, it's good to mix it up just once in a while. Full breath in, full breath out. Feel that deep inhalation, the slow exhalation. And then coming up, and we take the right leg out to the side and we bend the left and we sit up tall, and from there we lean forward and bring either the elbows or the head down. Inhale, exhale. Fully aware of in-breath, fully aware of out-breath. Enjoy. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Wonderful. And then inhale, coming up. And now we take both legs out to the side. Again, hands behind us and sitting up tall. Lift your chest and bend. Then take your hands forward or come down on the elbows or come all the way down. Breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Fully aware of your in-breath, fully aware of your out-breath. Release any tension there may be. If it's too much, do less. Let's just take 3 more deep breaths here. One more deep breath. And exhale. Then inhale, push it up. And then we take our legs together again and we do the twist. So bend your right knee on the inside of your leg or the outside. Sit up tall and hold it, hug it, or bring it over. And then lift your chest and gaze back. Inhale. So remember, if this is it for you, if you can, fine. If you can, just do what you can do and lift up from the center of your spine and then rotate from the waistline, gazing over your shoulder. You can flex the foot and press to the back of the heel. We take one more deep breath in here and then release it. Take your hands over, don't change your legs, just bow down. And then coming up. And then we take the other side. So foot on the inside, on the outside, lift yourself, and then from your waist, hold, hug, or bring your elbow over and gaze over your shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Deepest in breath, slowest out breath. You take 2 more deep breaths here. And release it. And then bow down. Coming up. And stretch your leg out. Good. Now bend your knees, lift your arms, and lean back into what we call the boat pose. So sit back, strong core, chest up, shoulders back, lift your feet. Can you do more? Halfway up, spread your toes. Can you do more? Straighten your legs. Inhale, exhale. One more deep breath. And then feet together, lift it up and shake your hips out a little. Then chest comes up and we move forward and let the head drop down. Inhale, exhale. One more deep breath. Coming up, bringing the knees together, and then lie down on our back. Good. Now, arm to the side, and as always, make sure you feel the length of your neck. And then make a little pelvic tilt and lift your hip up. If you can, interlock your hands and rock your shoulders under. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Two more deep breaths. And then release it, and vertebra for vertebra just roll down. Maybe take a towel, a blanket, or your hands right underneath your buttocks, and then lift your knees up, flex your feet, and lift them up. If they're not straight, maybe they're here. That's okay. Just press the heel up as much as you can and spread your toes. Just for 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your legs down. Take your arms out to the side. Straighten your left leg and then twist over to the right and look to the right. Keep your right shoulder on the floor. If the knee is up here, so what? And then just go as far as you can. Feel that full inhalation, full exhalation. And we take 2 more deep breaths. And then coming up and to the other side, straighten the right leg and take the left over to the twist. Breathe in, breathe out. Fully aware of inhalation, fully aware of exhalation. Wonderful. Come into the center and then bend your knee. Bring your knees up and hug your knee. Inhale. Exhale, head up to the knee. Inhale down. Exhale, head up to the knee. Inhale down. Exhale, head up. Stay up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, squeeze those knees into the chest. And now release and make yourself as long as possible and shake those hips out. Then we take the arms to the side. Here again, if you need to, just to keep your neck long and tall, you can kind of put a little thing underneath your head. Palms facing up and shoulders down. Make yourself as comfortable as you can be. And maybe at home, I don't know the temperature in your room, or if you're outside, you can cover yourself with a blanket or shawl or something. Feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. And feel a little distance between your teeth. Inhale, exhale. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Feel your eyes dropping into the back of your head. Just let go for a moment of any tension that may be left in your body. Take 4 more deep breaths here. And a nice deep breath in. As you begin to move your body, bend your knees, and then roll to the side. And we are sitting up. And you can sit up taller if you want, on a pillow or a blanket or a folded towel. And take a moment to just sit upright. Feel those shoulders dropping down. Inhale. And exhale. And thank you so much for joining today's practice. I always enjoy being with you. And I hope you are well and feeling safe and beginning to get out in the world, maybe even sailing on one of our cruise ships or riverboats. But anyway, next Saturday, I'll be here for you. Be well. Thank you. So much love.